Join us as we explore the most top 3 rare and valuable Lincoln pennies that could be hidden in your collection. From the highly sought-after 1969 S penny, 1981 double-die Lincoln penny, 1983 double-die penny, we'll cover the Lincoln cents that have earned legendary status among collectors. These pennies have unique features, rare mint errors, and key dates that make them incredibly valuable. The 1969 S Lincoln penny is particularly famous because of its highly valuable double-die obverse, DDO, error, which is one of the most sought-after varieties among Lincoln cents. Most 1969 S pennies without errors are only worth a small premium above face value, but the double-die variety can be worth thousands of dollars. History and background, mint mark and composition. The S mint mark signifies the coin was produced at the San Francisco Mint. Like other pennies from this era, it's made from 95% copper and 5% zinc. Design. The coin features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor D. Brenner, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a design first introduced in 1959. Mintage. Approximately 544 million Lincoln pennies were minted in San Francisco in 1969, making it a relatively common coin. Value. The value of a 1969 S Lincoln penny depends heavily on whether it's a regular strike or the rare double-die obverse, DDO, variety. Here's a breakdown: regular strike, non-error. Circulated grades. In circulated condition, the 1969 S penny is generally worth around 1 to 3 cents due to its copper content and common nature. Uncirculated grades, mint state and mint state grades, MS 65 or higher, a regular 1969 S penny might be valued between $5 and $15, with prices increasing slightly in higher grades. Double-die obverse, DDO. Description of the error. The 1969 S double-die obverse error is one of the most dramatic and valuable doubling errors in U.S. coinage. The doubling is prominent and clear on the date, the word liberty, and the inscription, "In God We Trust." Value. This error is extremely valuable, especially in high-grade conditions. In lower circulated grades, these coins can be worth several $1,000s, while high-grade examples, MS 65 and above, have sold at auction for over $50,000, and in some cases, even higher. Authentication. Due to the coin's value, authentication is essential. Many counterfeit versions exist, so professional grading and verification by a reputable service, such as PCGS or NGC, is recommended. Proof coins. There were no proof coins produced in San Francisco for 1969, so all 1969 S pennies are business strikes. Collectability. Collectors highly prize the 1969 S double-die obverse penny due to its rarity and dramatic appearance. Even non-error 1969 S pennies are collected in high uncirculated grades but hold only modest premiums. However, finding a genuine 1969 S DDO is like discovering a treasure in the coin world, making it an iconic collectible. Key takeaways: regular 1969 S pennies, worth face value in circulated condition and a few dollars in uncirculated grades. Double-die obverse, DDO, one of the most famous double-die coins, worth thousands of dollars even in lower grades. High-grade examples are extremely valuable. Authentication. Due to its value, ensure any suspected 1969 S DDO penny is authenticated to confirm it's genuine. The 1969 S Lincoln penny with the DDO error is one of the rarest and most valuable Lincoln cents, making it a highly sought-after coin among collectors. The 1981 Lincoln penny is known for a double-die error on the obverse, although it's a relatively subtle doubling compared to some of the more dramatic examples from other years. These double-die pennies can be worth a premium, especially in higher grades. Here's an overview of the history and value of the 1981 double-die Lincoln penny. History and background, mint and composition. The 1981 Lincoln penny was minted at multiple locations, with pennies from Philadelphia having no mint mark, while those from Denver are marked with a D, and those from San Francisco with an S. The coin is composed primarily of copper, containing 95% copper and 5% zinc. Starting in 1982, the U.S. Mint switched to copper-plated zinc for pennies. Identification. Because the doubling is subtle, it's essential to use a magnifier to verify the doubling. Often, third-party grading companies like PCGS or NGC will note the DDO designation on certified coins, which can be helpful for confirmation. Value. The value of a 1981 double-die Lincoln penny depends largely on its condition and the visibility of the doubling. Circulated grades. In circulated condition, 1981 double-die pennies generally hold a modest premium, worth around $10 to $30 depending on how clear the doubling is and the coin's wear. Uncirculated grades, mint state MS63, MS64. In lower uncirculated grades, a 1981 DDO penny can be worth around $50 to $100. MS65 and higher. In higher mint state grades, MS65 or higher, these coins can be worth $150 to $350, or more if the doubling is particularly clear. Coins graded at MS67 or above are especially rare and can command higher premiums due to their exceptional condition. Proof double die variety. Some proof coins from 1981 may also exhibit doubling, particularly those from the San Francisco Mint, marked S. Proof DDO coins are generally more valuable, especially in high-grade proof condition, and can sell for $500 or more. Authentication. Because the doubling on the 1981 penny is subtle, it's a good idea to have the coin authenticated if you believe you have a double die variety, especially in higher grades. This will help verify the coin's authenticity and provide potential buyers with confidence in the attribution. Collectability. While not as famous as the 1955 or 1969 S double dies, the 1981 double die Lincoln penny is still sought after by Lincoln cent collectors. Its more subtle nature makes it a challenge for collectors to identify, adding an element of interest. Higher grade examples are particularly prized due to their scarcity and increased value. Key takeaways. Circulated 1981 DDO pennies, worth around $5 to $20. Uncirculated 1981 DDO pennies, worth $25 to $150 plus in MS grades, depending on the grade and the clarity of doubling. Proof double die variety. Proof coins with doubling are more valuable, especially in high grades, often worth $100 or more. The 1981 double die Lincoln penny is a subtle but intriguing collectible for Lincoln cent enthusiasts, with its value significantly enhanced in higher grades. The 1983 Lincoln penny is famous among collectors for its die errors, particularly the double die reverse, DDR, and copper transition error. Each of these errors has distinct characteristics and can add significant value to the coin. Background. Composition change. In 1982, the U.S. Mint switched the penny's composition from 95% copper to a copper-plated zinc core to reduce costs. The 1983 penny is among the first full production year of this new copper-plated zinc composition. Mint marks. The 1983 penny was struck at both the Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D, mints. Key error types. 1983 double die reverse, DDR. Description. The double die reverse, DDR, variety on the 1983 penny is well known for showing prominent doubling on the reverse, particularly on the words, 1 cent, United States of America, and E pluribus unum. This doubling is relatively easy to spot without magnification. Rarity and value. This is the most valuable error associated with the 1983 penny. A circulated 1983 DDR can be worth anywhere from $200 to $500, depending on its condition. In uncirculated mint state, MS, grades, values typically range from $500 to $1,500 or more, with higher grades, MS 65 and above, reaching several $1,000s. 1983 copper penny, transitional error. Description. Some 1983 pennies were mistakenly struck on leftover copper planchets from 1982 instead of the intended copper-plated zinc planchets. These, transitional error, coins weigh about 3.11 grams, as opposed to the 2.5 grams of the zinc pennies. Rarity and value. The 1983 copper penny is extremely rare and highly valuable due to its status as a transitional error. Values for authenticated 1983 copper pennies can range from $10,000 to $20,000 or more, depending on the grade. Verification of this error is essential, as counterfeits do exist. Authenticity and grading. Due to the high value of these error coins, it's essential to have them authenticated and graded by a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. This process will verify both the error and the coin's condition, which can greatly influence its value. Collectability. The 1983 DDR and copper transitional errors are highly sought after by Lincoln cent collectors. Their rarity and unique characteristics make them standout finds, especially the copper transitional error, which is one of the rarest errors among modern U.S. coins. Key takeaways. 1983 DDR, a common double die error known for its significant doubling on the reverse. Value ranges from $200 to several $1,000s. 1983 copper transitional error, an extremely rare penny mistakenly struck on a copper planchet, worth $10,000 to $20,000 or more. Authentication. Authentication is crucial, particularly for the 1983 copper penny, as it's one of the rarest Lincoln penny errors. The 1983 error pennies are some of the most valuable in the Lincoln Cent series, and finding one is a rewarding discovery for any collector.